Hey guys, what's up? Well, some sad news had kind of happened. My game didn't save, so all that progress of going through the Vermont forest and beating Brock, didn't turn out too well. So, that kind of sucked. I had to start completely over. But I did, in all fairness, get back all of the Pokemon that we started with. I didn't have Nidoran, the male or female. I didn't have, well, basically I started back when I got Pikachu. Hang on just a sec. Sorry about that, guys. I'm uploading the next Minecraft episode while I'm doing this one, and I just figured, well, why not, because I can upload as many videos as I want a day. The only days that I probably won't be able to upload a lot of times would be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, just because I'm doing stuff during the evening time. And I'm now trying to remember how to exactly get out of, I think I have to go through all of the this area, if I remember right. But at least we can do some battles, and we can win some money and level up all of our Pokemon, which would definitely be good, because I do have some Pokemon that I would like to level up, such as Metapod now. But again, I had to go through everything and beat everything again. Sorry about that. I was just trying to figure out a different position that I could move in. But yeah, so I had to go through all of that again, and I found out why you cannot hear the game volume. Is because I have my headphones plugged in so that I can use my microphone so you guys can hear me better. I tried doing it without my microphone plugged in, but you guys couldn't hear me at all. Like, the game music was so loud in my test videos that I was doing that it just didn't work at all. So I was kind of like, well, that really blows. So I had to start all the way over from when I just barely got Pikachu from Professor Oak, which again sucked because that took me a while to get back, but I found out how to save it so that won't happen again, hopefully. If at any point I pause the video, it's probably because I'm uploading more videos and such. So, I'm trying to do a couple things at once. I'm a little more awake than I was in my Minecraft video, I'm sorry. Yeah. That was probably one of the most boring Minecraft videos that I actually made, and I believe, oh no, it's over there. Gotta go through all those battles. But that's okay. My Pokemon are raised enough that I shouldn't have to make a trip every single time. Alright guys, sorry about that. Again, if you see my little pause button, again, I am uploading my videos, so sorry about that. The next city, I cannot remember exactly what we were supposed to do there, so we're just going to have to check and find out. I can't remember at all what type of a gym it was, or anything. It has been so long since I have played Pokemon that I don't remember any of the little quests. The only quests that I do remember is like the Snorlax, and I remember the squirting the squirt bottle on the tree. That's maybe that isn't even this one, but I do remember certain things. Oh no, don't poison me. Okay, I wasn't poisoned. Awesome. But yeah, I don't remember, again, really anything about this game. I don't mean to repeat myself a lot if I tend to repeat anything in any of my videos. One, it's either because I've forgotten what I was talking about, or two, I try to emphasize on certain parts, or, like, I try to basically, say a little bit more about what I'm trying to say, I guess. If there are any ads in this video, sorry. Yeah, so we got our first gym badge, which is awesome. Oh, wow, I grew up 2 levels. Oh, and I learned Horn Attack. Awesome. But yeah, so I'm, for some reason, having troubles figuring out what we should talk about today. Today I am watching the Flintstones as I am making my videos and uploading my videos, which the Flintstones is like my childhood in a nutshell. Like, the Flintstones was always my favorite movie. And, I mean, it still is today. Wow, I grew up 3 levels during that fight. But yeah, it still is today. And, I have a tendency to hate silence, during anything. So, if you hear any noise in the background, it's probably a movie that I've got going on. But I don't know, do you guys want to watch movies with me? Let me know in the comments below. Maybe that can be like a Friday night type of a thing. If you don't have a date, maybe, we can just become Netflix buddies or something like that. Or if you like videos, learning about the behind the scenes, I can tell you quite a bit about it. The funny thing about it is, though, with the Flintstones, is everything is, like, so outrageous. Like, I don't know, because I'm talking about, like, the old Flintstone with, oh gosh, I don't even know the actors who played in there. But there is one woman in the original Flintstones. Not Viva Vegas is basically what I'm talking about. But she, I don't know why, like, when I was watching the Justice League quite a while ago, there was a new Justice League member. I started from, like, the very beginning, so she was new to me. She had a pendant that looked exactly like the girl's pendant on this video, and she looks just like her. Like, she would hold her pendant and would get, like, the animal's strength or whatever. So it was something that was absolutely incredible to me. I mean, she was exactly like her to me in every single way. I don't know if anybody else felt that way. If you guys have seen the Flintstones, it's so weird, like, going back and watching some of these movies, because I have so many childhood memories of watching certain movies, and then because you wait up till, like, you beg your parents till, like, 9 o'clock to watch, like Popeye or something like that, and it's like, when you finally get to, and then as you get older and you find those old TV shows that you used to watch, you were kind of like, oh wow, oh sweet, I leveled up to 8. But it's so weird because now all the cartoons, like all the cartoon characters are like dating and stuff like that. And it's kind of like, really? You have to just like, well, because I can understand with like Pebbles and Bam Bam like getting together in the cartoons and stuff like that, because that's kind of like your average typical, you know, the girl next door type of a story. And I think that's why I like the Flintstones, is because it's a new twist on an old tale, you know, where if you guys haven't seen it, I'm not going to say spoiler alert, because it's kind of like any movie I talk about, I assume that you guys have already seen. Oh crap. But yeah, so I just assume that you guys know what I'm talking about. Let's see, do I have a really low Pokemon? I can use Metapod. But yeah, I mean, so I assume any movie that I talk about that you guys, you've already seen. So basically what the Flintstones is about is Barney and Betty. I don't know if they can't have a child or what, but they adopt a child from the child agency, and they basically raise him to be better, because he was raised by what the movie refers to as mastodons. It's basically almost like a Jurassic Park movie, is how I could say it. And don't get mad because I said that the Flintstones is like Jurassic Park, because I said it's like it. I'm not saying it is it, but it's along that same storyline, because especially the new Jurassic Parks, I really don't want to go and see Jurassic World. I heard that it was okay, but you know, you're supposed to go into that thinking that it's more of a monster movie, not like a sequel to Jurassic Park. You know, so this could be like the prequel. But you know, I absolutely love the fact, like all the jokes, you know, that you get with the Flintstones, and it's still considered a real world type of a movie, but it's like, you know, it's so over exaggerative on so many things. You know, like some of my favorite parts were when Fred was like, there's 4,000 other people in this world, you know, who needs them, you know, type of a thing. And it's just certain little things like that, when he was bowling, and they were asking him if he can make the bowling shot or whatever, and he's like, huh, is the earth flat, you know, type of stuff. It just cracks me up, because it's like, you know, I almost wonder if back then those weren't some of those jokes that, you know, that were going around. You know, it makes me laugh. It makes me giggle every time. You know, maybe I'm just kind of a weird softie, or, you know, but I love the oldies. Again, I was raised up around them, kind of like, I was raised up around watching Titanic, like in our last episode. And, you know, certain things like that. I grew up with the Three Stooges, you know, type of a thing. That, to me, is like old comedy is dying out. Ooh, I grew to level 10, yay! But, you know, so it's kind of like, it's difficult for me to see a lot of these new movies progress, and they're progressing into nothing. They're like taking all the old classical movies that were good, that don't need a remake or anything like that, you know, the good wholesome fun for the family, but then they gotta try to add all those CGI effects and whatnot. Now, I'm not saying I'm against the CGI effects, because some of them are really, really cool. Oh, wow. Yeah, some of those are really, really cool. And, you know, I mean, don't get me wrong, like, one of the great movies that I thought that had really good CGI was Gravity, but that's about all I thought about that movie. You know, I was tired of listening to Sandra Bullock like hyperventilate for an hour and a half. And it was so sad. I was looking so forward to seeing that movie. I mean, my parents surprised me with tickets to it. So I was just like on cloud nine because I love outer space movies. So I was kind of like, yes, we get to go see an awesome movie, and Sandra Bullock is in it because she is, again, I grew up watching Sandra Bullock, so it's kind of like, she's my hero, you know, type of a thing. Just like I kind of grew up watching Robin Williams, which I'm really sad that he died because, you know, he was one, for some reason, like, I've grown up with a lot of pain. You know, I had a bad bicycle accident that, kind of almost claimed my life. And so, you know, I would always watch oh snap, I'm healing him again. I would always watch Robin Williams movies because that, like, getting me to laugh or something like that was seriously the only way that could get rid of my pain. And I still kind of suffer from it now, which kind of sucks, but you know, so I still watch Robin Williams movies, like, but it's so interesting seeing all these actors now, because it's kind of like, you know, they're getting up there, they're getting old, you know, and we're starting to have this new generation of actors, which honestly is probably why our movies are starting to suck. No offense, seriously, to anybody, but it's like, you know, all the old actors, they developed it, basically. A lot of the older actors developed Hollywood. So it's kind of like, you know, when you saw like an all-star cast, you know, you knew it was going to be a good movie. But now I understand that the younger people basically want to become an actor. I mean, I can't tell you how hard it was for me, because I wanted to become an actor as well, or an actress, I guess it would be. But it was like once I finally, and it wasn't really until just recently that I realized that I, you know, basically almost wanted to do YouTube more, you know, and then I didn't think about acting in a movie all that much. I would still love to do it. It's not like I'm saying I'm like dogging on it or anything like that, because I would still love to do some acting and stuff, but I just know that when you kind of get into that world, you know, you kind of get sucked into it. So it was kind of like almost a thing for me to be like, you know, I would love to do that on a smaller scale, you know, with my YouTube channel. Plus, I can kind of be my own boss, you know, type of a thing. I mean, I'm not even really considering this as working, because of the fact that, you know, I love doing this so much that I'm just basically uploading videos for you guys, which is nice for me, to be able to come and talk to you guys about certain things, or, you know, about my life, or maybe, you know, what might be going on in your life, because, you know, who knows, maybe I've had an experience that you guys would have liked to, you know, had somebody to talk to about it. And I'm always been that type of a person that's like confidential, you know. I find it kind of rude when people start talking about other people's, you know, world problems, basically, you know, because it's a form of gossip to me, which I really don't care for gossip. Maybe that's why I don't really, you know, get along with other women as well as a lot of other people could have. So it's kind of like, you know, and I try to avoid either talking about it or change the subject when other people are trying to talk about other people, because, you know, I've witnessed some pretty interesting things that have happened, basically with girls gossiping other girls, and I am not getting anywhere with this Pokemon. I need to change my Pokemon. But yeah, so I mean, it's kind of interesting what some girls are like, you know. especially in high school. Anybody who is in high school, you know, I feel for you, because I honestly did not have that great of a high school experience when I was there, which I graduated in 2012. But it was like, you know, I was one of those geeky kids that you always saw on TV kind of get, you know, bullied during certain areas and certain things like that. So, you know, a lot of the girls were mean to me, which is why I always hung out with the guys, was because one, they would help stand up for me, and two, it was just like I think I understood, you know, guys better, because, you know, guys, they're kind of like, well, I'll punch you in the face and then, you know, we're good in the morning, you know, type of a thing. Or, you know, it's just like there's no backbiting. Oh no. Oh, I just went the wrong way. Woot woot. But yeah, so I mean, there's kind of a little bit of a rundown about me, you know, and I want to try to fill the minutes that I'm doing this with, and plus it's not like, well, we're going to Pallet Town, or, you know what I mean, and then just like not talk the entire way there. So if I tend to repeat subjects or something like that, you know, sorry. Again, it's kind of hard to know what you're talking about until you actually watch the video, and you're kind of like, oh, okay. But yeah, I mean, I wanted to make my YouTube channel a place where not only we could play together and you know, learn new video games or something like that, but, you know, I wanted to make my channel a real place where, you know, it's almost like we're a support group for each other in a sense. So don't feel like, you know, you can't talk about anything. But again, there are no people that are going to be mean on my channel. If necessary, I will block people, because I just don't want people attacking other people on my channel, because that's not what this is about. This is about gaming. This is about, you know, the community. It's about being social, but it's also about being nice. So I've said it in a couple of videos, and so now that you guys know, we're going to be good. And we have defeated all of the trainers that I wanted to defeat on the bridge. I know there are certain people that you can get by. So I have beaten all of the trainers, and I think now we are going to be going into the tunnel, the Digilite tunnel. Is that the next tunnel that we have to go through? As soon as she gets done healing my Pokemon, I want to look at our town map, which that's another thing that we didn't get in the last video. I completely forgot. I didn't even see that he said, I'll tell my sister not to give you a town map. So let us start our town map. Yeah, so this dot over here, I guess you guys can't. There we go. That dot, oh, Mount Moon. Yeah, so Route 3, and then Mount Moon is the next place that we have to go. But yeah, so we've defeated all of the trainers on our way, and I've gotten a couple more Pokeballs and stuff like that. So if we see any more Pokemon, we can continue our quest to become the best. And I know that there's a lot of new Pokemon in this tiny little area right here, which I plan to at least capture a Sandshrew, which was one of my favorite Pokemons as a kid. And it's nice to actually see a level 10 Sparrow right off the bat. I mean, normally they're like level 5 or, you know, something really, really low. But maybe my Metapod might be able to get it down just enough, because I know bug Pokemon are not very well, I guess, prepared to battle bird Pokemon. Again, it's super effective to its peck, which I'm going to switch to the next Pokemon, and maybe we might have it weak enough to where we can throw a Pokeball at it and see if we catch it. Oh, yay! We caught Sparrow! Welcome to the family! You can be a Cocoa Bean! Woot woot! I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna start calling my fan base, just because, I always say, subscribe to give an Oompa Loompa Cocoa Beans, so I figured why not call my fan base, Cocoa Beans. So, I can't escape, crap. I'm gonna have to attack it really quick. So I was thinking of calling you guys Cocoa Beans. What do you think? Oh no, I can't escape. It's gonna have to kill my Pokemon. Oh, I hate... It's gonna have to. It's the only way I can escape. No, I don't want to switch the next Pokemon. Stop! Why can't I... I want to exit this fight. I know I'm not in a trainer fight. Why do you have to be mean to me, Rattata? No, I don't want you to be mean to me. But it looks like we are about out of time for this episode as well. So, I've got a new video that I would like to show you guys of how I do some of my videos. I know that it is an interest to a lot of people now. And, so yeah, I am going to finish this battle just really quick. Hopefully he doesn't hurt me too much, because now I gotta go heal all my Pokemon. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to go on my mini quest to find the yellow button. Once you do, subscribe it for more to give an Oompa Loompa her Cocoa Beans. I will see you all next time, unless I see you first. Bye-bye!